I still pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the idea of liberty and justice for all, not just for the white, not just for the rich, not just for the Melanias and the Elons, who come here with status and skin that protects them. I still pledge allegiance, but not to an America that cages children, calls their parents illegals and lets black and brown families be torn apart, while white immigrants walk in untouched. Not to an America that welcomes white South Africans, but not their black neighbors. Not to the kind of Christian who clutches a Bible, but turns their back on the refugee, the Muslim, the broken-hearted mother fleeing war. Where is the compassion? Where are the followers of Christ? When the people most like Christ are turned away at the border? Didn't Jesus say, "Welcome the stranger"? Didn't he feed the hungry and stand with the outcast? So how did we become a country where kids whisper to their teachers, "I don't know if mama's coming home," and because ICE came for her at the factory gate? How did we let fear become our flag and hatred our hymn? They call them bad hombres and terrorists, forgetting that evil has no nationality, and neither does innocence. Yes, bad people exist. That's always been true. That's why our founding fathers wrote the Constitution. They knew a Donald Trump could come, but they also knew a Lincoln would rise. A flawed yet unifying Bush would lead. Presidents who, at their best, tried to represent all of us. Red and yellow, black and white, we are wasting our ancestors' sacrifice. Wasting the struggle. Wasting the tears that paved the roads we now walk on. And for what? To go backwards? I won't let that happen. We won't let that happen. Because I still pledge allegiance. Not to a broken government, or a twisted flag waved in hate, but to the people. To the dreamers. To the tired, the poor, the huddled masses. To every scared child, to every silenced voice, to a better tomorrow. So many of you, you're worried about the wrong things. The wrong things. You're watching the border, but not the school shooter walking past security. You fear the migrant crossing rivers, but not the one buying assault rifles legally in your own backyard. Domestic terrorism is alive. It's white. It's armed. And it gets the benefit of the doubt. But still, you blame the one begging to be here. For a life we promised through red, white, and blue lies. Plastered on every screen, billboard, and anthem. We sold the dream to the world. Then locked the gates when it showed up brown. Unless they're white. We don't want them? Is that who we are? I say no. I still pledge allegiance to the real America. The one worth fighting for. To the young ones, rising with clearer eyes. To every heartbeat that still believes in something better than this. And in the middle of it all, I find myself searching for someone. Where is Maria? I just want to see her. They said she'd be here. The mother of hope, the voice of freedom, the Mary in the migration, the heart of the revolution. But I don't see her. Not in the headlines, not in the policy, not in the eyes of the ones in power. Where is Maria? Where's the light we were promised? Where's the peace they preached about in Sunday school? She's not lost. We are. So I call her name louder. Maria. Maria. Mary. Freedom. Justice. Love. I still pledge allegiance to her, one nation only, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.